In this video, I want to talk to you about a fishing hack that I really don't think I've heard anyone talk about. And this is YouTube, so I'm sure at some point and sometime someone has talked about something similar, but I've never seen anything about this. And really, this fishing hack is just kind of a correlation between fish and something else that happens in nature that has helped me over the years to locate bass and to catch bass. And this might help you to do the exact same thing. Now, real quick, before we talk about that, this video is brought to you by my apparel company, Finn Fishing. I have USA made sun shirts, one of the only USA made sun shirts out there on the market. And right now, if you buy one of these, you get a free pair of sun gloves. So you save $22, the full price on your sun gloves. All you gotta do is add the shirt to cart, add the gloves to cart, it will automatically discount at checkout. This is the best way to help support this channel. Now, let's get into the fishing hack. And like I said, this is really just a correlation that I've seen over the years. And I think part of the reason that I have seen this correlation is because I actually worked in the tree care company for so many years. And so maybe I just pay attention to trees a little bit more. And both of these fishing hacks involves trees. And I don't know that these specific situations will apply to your fishing, but I think that there are things that happen in your general vicinity that you could look out for this year that will help you for years to come. And so let's actually talk about exactly what I mean, and I think it will help you to understand it a little bit more. Now, the big thing is that trees are going through different weather and sun, and they grow differently. And a couple of things that I have noticed is that there's a tree near me here in Ohio that is called a Bradford pear tree. And every year, these Bradford pear trees, they're actually, first of all, they're not even like a real tree. They're a genetically engineered tree. But anyways, in the spring of the year, the very early spring of the year, when these trees will bloom, and when they bloom, they're first white. Like these trees are straight white in color, and then that white turns into green. Now, this is the correlation that I found, is that anytime during the spring when those trees are white, it usually means that the bass in my general area are like directly in, like they're starting to come out of winter and they start to get in the pre-spawn mode. And I've noticed this in several different lakes that are local to me, is that when those trees are white, the fish, usually the water temperature also ends up being somewhere around 45 to 55, and the fish are in straight pre-spawn mode, which usually means I can go throw a spinnerbait out there for largemouth and dirty water, or I can go and kind of look for the pre-spawn areas that a lot of smallmouth get in and maybe throw a jerkbait or a Ned rig or a small swim bait. And so this is something that I noticed probably like 6 or 7 years ago, and every single year it holds true. Every single year it holds true. I know that when those trees bloom, those fish are starting to move shallow. And so I don't know what it is. I don't even know if it actually makes sense, but it's a correlation, and it has worked for the last 6 or 7 years. And so there might be something similar in the area that you live in the country that you might just notice. Now, here is another correlation, and this one is, to me, just as equally fascinating. But there's another tree by me. This tree is all over the place, though, and it's a cottonwood tree. We all have heard the song, cottonwood flying like snow in July. I don't know what song that is. I can't remember. But anyways, what I have noticed is that when the cottonwoods start, I don't even know what it's called, blooming, or when cotton is flying off of those trees and it's all over the place, and it is the most annoying thing when it comes to fishing because it gets caught on your line. But when that is happening is one of the best topwater bites of the year. And it happens every single year. And it's topwaters in general for me. I've noticed that when the cottonwoods are flying, I get on a good frog bite on the lakes near me where there's frog fishing to be had. In the lakes where a good spook bite is happening is also when I'm getting the cotton. And it's the most annoying thing ever because cotton lays on the surface of the body of water that you're fishing. And so it gets hung up on all of your stuff. And it's, like I said, it's so annoying. but it holds true every single year. And I've noticed this one for actually even longer than the other one. Like this is something that's I noticed probably 8 to 10 years ago. Like it's been a long time. And again, it has held true every single year. If I don't know what to throw, and it's usually kind of around that May, June period around here, all of a sudden I start to see the cottonwoods start flying off the trees. I pick up a topwater and it works. And not only does it work, it tends to catch really, really big fish. So this is a little bit of a fishing hack. And like I said, I'm not sure that this will apply specifically to you, but because we are here kind of in February of the year right now, I want you guys to kind of just, as you go fishing this year, pay attention to other things that are happening out there in nature. Maybe it's trees. Maybe there's a tree by you that it's the same type of thing. I don't know what it will be, but I know that those things hold true and it has helped me to catch fish. And maybe there's something close to you that will help you to catch fish as well. If you do have something like this, also put that bad boy in the comments. I would love to hear kind of the correlations that you have seen. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like it. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys tomorrow.